It's another beautiful day here in Colorado. We got just blue as blue can be skies. The sun's almost coming down to us. We came down here last night and brought the equipment down to the river so we'd be ready to go first thing in the morning. I have to pull the dredge upstream here a ways to get to where we'll be working. It's June 2013. We worked here a little bit last week, did fair, found one little nugget, so we're going to work a little harder. We're peeling up some bedrock. Up at the very top of this there's kind of a ledge, and I'm going to try to get in front of that ledge and clean out there and see if we can find something a little better. Brand new Keene 2.5 inch ultra for sampling and for doing these crevices and cracks, and this will be the first startup. Just put first gas in the motor and get the dredge hose hooked up and see what she does. We'll have to let it warm up for 15 minutes or so, just idling to set the seals in the pump and to just break in the motor easy. So we'll get her going. Go through and tighten up all the screws and bolts. I see I'm missing a couple of bolts already, and good thing I'm on solid bedrock so I could find some of what I lost. Well, tightened everything down on that. Pump screws on pump seem kind of loose. It's still sucking air somewhere in the pump, and just know you can see air coming out the discharge hose and no suction on the end, so we'll probably just be panning today, just digging by hand and doing a little panning. Doesn't look like this Keene dredge is going to cut it here. Well, I took the pump apart, reseated the seal on it, and then ran it without the hoses on. It pumped pretty good then. So I hooked it back up to the hoses, and it's sucking pretty good. It's leaking around the seal around the shaft a little bit, so probably have to replace that if it doesn't seal up over today, but it's spurting pretty good water out and losing the prime pretty fast. I just spent 15 minutes breaking up two pieces of bedrock that were about a foot square and cleaned up underneath them, and here's what I got so far. Alarm clock's going, so it's time to go.
Well, pretty nice ones here.
Yeah, we're doing just a little bit.
Yep, we're not going to go through a snuffer bottle tube.
You're the cheap labor.
I'm not even getting cheap labor out of this.
I know.
This is kind of the one-way, her-way thing I hear.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. That's just...
Yeah, that's a visible piece for
just
sure.
From doing a little area up here, right where the nozzle's at, just those two rocks underneath them. Charm. Well, here's the track I'm cleaning out. Just applying a piece of bedrock, sliding it over and cleaning underneath it. turned out to be one hot son of a gun this afternoon, and packing stuff out was a little warm. But we had pretty good luck since we had the good luck winch with us. And but was mainly working bedrock. I went up to the front of the bedrock and tried to work that front edge, and just didn't get anything down there, and it hadn't been worked before. It was good hard packed material, but just wasn't anything there. So most of what we got was this morning. This afternoon was kind of a bust, but here's what we got. Looks pretty good. Our pan of gold. A couple little bigger pieces in there, and a couple that are almost nuggets. They were a little heavier and thicker, but it was good.